Some lessons ago, we spoke about some and any. Now it's time to continue with some other small but really important words. A what of, a what, much, and many. And as always, let's first start from what we know. Uncountable noun. To make it countable, you need to put a of what in front of it. A carton of milk, a bottle of wine, a loaf of bread. When you don't want to specify how much exactly you want, you say some milk. So we remember that the nouns are countable and uncountable. When there is a countable noun in singular, we use a or on, of course, depending on the first letter that the noun starts with, or the adjective in front of it. Some when the noun is in plural and the sentence is positive. I know some people. I want to buy some bread. No, that was not the correct example. Nice that you're listening correctly. So, I want to buy some flowers. This is the example. Any, if the sentence is negative or question. Do you want to buy any flowers? Or, I don't want any flowers at home. This is for the countable nouns. When it comes to uncountable nouns, we use some and any. Some in a positive sentence. I'd want to listen to some music. Any in negative and in a question. Would you want to listen to some music? Is there any rice at home? Or I don't want any rice here. In this situation, we say, I want some chocolate. But what about the second picture? It's not some, it's quite a lot actually. Well, in this case, you say, I want a lot of chocolate. A lot of. Example, I want a lot of chocolate. There are a lot of children. So chocolate is uncountable. Child, children, is countable, which means that a lot of we use with uncountable and with countable nouns. Another example. I have a lot of work. There are a lot of chairs. Again, work is uncountable. I have a lot of work. Uncountable, a lot of. Positive sentence. There are a lot of chairs. Positive sentence, countable noun. There are a lot of chairs. The rule, a lot of, is used in a positive sentence. The noun can be countable in plural or uncountable. And we are continuing. What about the question? How much chocolate do you usually eat? How much? How many children do you have? How many? Difference? Yes, there is. So we speak about questions, right? And in the first example, there is an uncountable noun. How much chocolate? Chocolate is uncountable. In the second example, the noun is countable. How many children? How many? Another example. How much work do you have? Work, uncountable. How many chairs do you need? Chairs, countable. How much? In a question with uncountable nouns. How many? With countable nouns, question again. What about this? How much work do you have? A lot. And that's it. The end of the sentence. This, in more examples, you will have in the exercises section. So remember it, and you'll practice a little bit later. How much work? A lot. Full stop. End of the sentence. How many chairs are there in the room? A lot. Full stop. End of the sentence. How many? Countable nouns. A lot, and you don't give any information. If you say a lot of chairs are in the room, then you use a lot of. When you just want to say that there are a lot, you don't need of after that. You write a lot and the sentence is over. So here is the rule. Much is used with a question with uncountable nouns. Many is used in question sentences with countable nouns. The last thing we need to speak about: negative sentences. There isn't much chocolate in the box. There aren't many adults with the children. There isn't negative. There aren't negative. Good. So, there isn't much chocolate. Chocolate, uncountable. When the noun is uncountable and the sentence is negative, you need much. When the noun is countable, adult, adults, and the sentence is negative, there aren't, you need many. Here it is as a rule: much, negative sentence, uncountable; many, negative sentence, countable nouns. Let's look at everything we have spoken about in one chart. So the first important thing to understand is if the noun is countable or uncountable. What the basic rules are, you know. If you have forgotten something, just go and watch the previous videos. When there is a positive sentence, you use a lot of. It doesn't matter if the noun is countable or uncountable. If the sentence is negative, with countable nouns, we use many. With uncountable, much. In a question sentence, the logic is the same. Countable nouns in plural, many. Uncountable nouns in plural, no, they don't have plural. So, uncountable nouns, much. Let's practice a little bit. Here are the exercises. The first one, you need to fill in with the correct form: much, many, or a lot of. And the second one, this is what I promised you: some exercises on the difference between a lot and a lot of. Good luck! In the next video, we'll explain each sentence and we'll see what you've done.